Right, hey everyone, this is Tycoon Fan here. Today's walkthrough, we're going to play a game called Airport CEO. Obviously in today's video, it's going to be like, I'm going to make like two playlists around this sort of subject of this game. One's to basically focus on like private aircraft, which is basically like, aviation, and the other one's to focus on commercial flights. But today, I'm going to focus more on the private flights, so we can give it, use a fair idea exactly how this game operates and see if we can actually make more money or possibly make most money out of general aviation flights than compared to the commercial flights. Obviously, I won't be talking too much to because I will get into the atmosphere of this sort of game. I mean, the sounds that actually implement this game, it's just so real. I mean, I don't know how to say it, but it's quite realistic. So, further to do, let's get started. Of course, we're gonna change our skin color. And also, the nearest airport, which is near my area, is also Newcastle. Also, we want sandbags completely off. And also, we're going to call this the Tycoon Airport. Now, for free little card, I just put the exactly same thing as like Tycoon Airport. Like Tycoon Airport, as in that way, as in TAF. I know it's like a stupid way, but it's obviously the best way I can describe it. So, further to do, let's get started. Right, okay, here we are, people. So first things first, always, which is also recommended, especially in this game, is to pause the game. Obviously, I'm going to start with the grassland. As you can see, we've got all this land here. Even though originally, once this is all unlocked, you could like expand it into like a full international airport, but could also refocus on more like general aviation flights, such as private planes. We want to see how much money we can actually, extort from them. So obviously, we can place ourselves the wrong way. And also, what I'd suggest we will do, and we can get this correctly, it should be about, I think it's about 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be the exit. And then also, you want to add an additional, like 5 tiles, which is basically for the pathway. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, bear in mind, people, also, this is on, like, not like unlimited money, but this is unlimited money. So we do have a budget to keep in mind, so we can't actually afford anything expensive. So you also want your basic exits on either side of these runways. And also there's a reason to this, people. This is sort of a technique that I've actually learned from my previous kind of playthroughs that I've actually played this game. So if you watch this carefully, you understand exactly what I'm trying to actually achieve while playing this kind of way. Now, of course, we want those grassland ones, which also is a lot cheaper. Now, to watch carefully what I'm actually doing. So there you go, people. That's what I mean. So it's nice and equalised. Now, see this gap here, it's for the tunnels, which also is the reason why I'm actually going to do that. Also, I'm hoping I don't get bust in this playthrough, which is quite embarrassing for myself, honestly. Same again, you'll continue all the way down there. And obviously, yes, we need a control tower, which obviously in the realistic like cities and towns, every airport obviously has an air traffic control. Where you placing this sort of game, people, right? It really does not even matter, to be perfectly honest. Even though I should like put it over there, but oh well. I think I should stick it over there. Now, also, we're near some sort of a contract with builders, and also get them to start building. Now, see what you see there? That's the shortcut. On the keyboard is number 3. So basically, number 1 was slow, number 2 is medium, and number 3 is fast. Now, obviously, we're in the city and just let these construction workers start building, this runway and also the foundation. Once it's complete, then we'll start accepting the contracts. So for further bit on what I'm going to do is I'm going to, try and do less talking now and experience the love of back music and all the sound effects. So yeah, people obviously, it shouldn't take them long to get this foundation completely finished. Hopefully they can get this thing completely finished, in time for, to set all contracts. But obviously, this is one thing people you want to click on. Then what happens, obviously, flights will automatically get took on into your airport. So you won't have to do a time schedule or actually manually accept these flights, which obviously is quite frustration, but you know. And also what I do miss about the old airport games such as Airport Inc. and Airport Tycoon 3 is that the fees, I understand what the devs are trying to do, but I was hoping to actually have more fees being added like a realistic airport does. I mean, you got more expense fees than income fees. And also, this is your fee control panel, which allows you to just say how much you're going to charge an airline or passenger. Because now we've got parking fees for passengers for both long term and short term. And it's you can charge yeah, you go bathroom thing. I'm pretty sure any roller coaster fans would remember we always used to charge the bathroom fee. Oh, it was splendidly fun. Man, I couldn't get enough of it. No, for not long people, that's runway should be. Well, it's good. That's done already. Oh, good to know. Right, so let's get some taxi pathways done, which is extremely important, especially for the sort of, and I've done him wrong. Oh dear. This one good thing about it, the thing doesn't cost to actually do. The only thing it costs is just me building a foundation, which obviously, I would not recommend actually start off building an actual terminal unless you officially have the actual funds. Now, I'll say I did say to the devs about an idea like there should be like government grants to give the players, set goals to like achieve, but in return get the investment from the government to help them, improve their actual airport. So as you can see, it's coming on nicely. Now, what's going to happen is that with these runways, right, is that because also this is like one way in and one way out. What I tend to, because this is like the shortcut to the nearest one, I tend to say, right, I want this to be exit only, which is this way, pointing towards the runway, right? So when aircraft lands here, on this side, I want them to say, yep, I want you to exit this way only. So then, there'll be no traffic, like, blocks. So like any aircraft that lands straight here will turn around, come around here, and then park. If any aircraft comes around here, right, they'll turn around here and cut off here into there. Which obviously I do need to link this off completely, so give me a second. And as you see, I just get this one linked up to the exit, and then that should be it, really. Right, so that one's in, that's fine. So lands, turns around, goes on, that's fine. Lands here, turns around, yep, that's fine. Right, open. Turn on commercial flights, and then open airport to business. Right, so what we need to do, we need to hire ourselves I can remember what we need. A CFO, so to do CFO, economy phase, and then crank these fees up to max. Because then, you don't want to lose, like, losing money here. It is quite easy to do. Huh. An aircraft departed after restricted hours. The airport was forced to pay a fine to the city. Huh. Well, that's something I was not even expecting, people. That's something I've actually learned. So unless they've actually added like a new update, I haven't got a clue. But not to worry, as I say, mistakes do happen. In the meantime, let's start adding more of these. So let's have a look. So we're going to add it over there. We're going to flip it around. So I'm going to pick. I just hope I don't go bust. Also, this gameplay won't last very long. Just make sure I've got the right sizes. Once I did that wrong, so I need to delete that, and delete that. I'm trying to keep everything all lined up as perfectly as possible. Right, whereas I connected, now I can actually start adding actual pathways into these grassland parts. I'm not sure why that one's actually cut off from that. Huh. Well, then in that case, I'm going to delete that. But in the meantime, we're going to start connecting these. And then we're going to try and add that again. That's how it should look. Now I'm going to have to start creating some service agreements to make us some extra cash. So of course, what I'm going to do is that we're going to start connecting these together. And as you can see, we're starting a nice juicy little profit. All thanks to these private flights. We're supposed to go on, but also, people, that can't be helped. I mean, it's the wrong one there. Also, once we do get the actual investment, and once we start unlocking this land, also then, this will go straight down here. Well, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start actually physically adding. Also, I'm going to slow it down here. So basically, what we do need to do is that we need to start with some research. And we need to unlock AV gas, which is the fuel. This allows us to actually offer fuel to these private flights. In the meantime, we need to do offer some stuff. So when you see your core trajector, strategy trajector, and fuel conjector. And the reason being is that unlocks all these juicy little things. In the meantime, what we do need to add, which is most importantly definite, is that we need to add a vehicle depot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around just to make sure that it does not block my pathways. That should be fine. And then you want a service road down, which then links up here, flip it around, and then connects to that. And same again here, and same again here. So the next part, once the research is done, what will happen is that we're going to need to connect those into the vehicle depot and also to the actual grassland parking stands. We also do need a vehicle checkpoint, which obviously I'm going to use about over there will do fine. And then also connect the road, service grassland, and then also same again, connect these to here. Sorry for the live people, I don't know what's causing that. Right, so yeah, that's basically our airport now. Obviously, that needs something it needs fixing. But other than that, people, yeah, that's about it. Obviously, our research has been done, which is splendid. So what I can do now is that I'm going to go on medium depot, which obviously holds more. Eventually, what I am going to do before I end this is I'm going to actually start accepting, the gas offers. Oops, daisy, and well, stupid me, I've blocked the bloody thing. Oh, wonderful. What brilliant stuff. So I'm going to throw away that money again. I'm hoping I don't need to get a loan, people, because that's the last thing I want. Which I'm glad I got refunds for that. Right, so now that's that done, we can start buying ourselves a procurement. And that's the what we want is this. Now, how many do we need? It depends on like number of factors. Obviously, we've got like a small airport, and the maximum amount this thing holds, I think it was about 20. So I'm going to order it's about a minimum of 10 days. If it's going to let me. No. Oh, right, so it's just one only. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You need to, yeah, that's one thing that I forgot to mention, yeah, is that you need to sign a contract for these flights. And I think that's the only way it will allow me to order these. No? Okay. Well, the vehicle thing's done. So why can't I actually order it? Oh, it lets me know. Good to know. Hooray. So yeah, it should be coming soon. And here it comes. And obviously, what you'll expect people, obviously this vehicle would obviously, well, should come here and collect some gas. And then also it'll go all the way to the depot and wait there. Once it's collected gas, right, what's the people?